Alright, I believe everything's set up. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this Director stream with you live around live. It's time again. We got another big alien super being to kill. But it's okay, because he's threatening humanity, so we're not doing anything wrong. Let's see. There we go. It's nice to be back in the saddle. The cockpit, I guess, would be the appropriate one to say. Hey everyone, what's up? We're killing a Titan today. Well, maybe not today, but either today and tomorrow is the basic idea. So essentially the situation, because it's been a while since I played Elite Dangerous. In fact, I'm going to be a little bit rusty here. But the situation is pretty much, we more or less wiped out most of the Titans already. There's only 2 left. Raijin just lost all of its systems. It's been routed in all of its controlled systems, and so it's vulnerable to attack. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing some Elite. We're going to be chilling out. I shouldn't have anything else to do today unless something like explodes, which is possible, but we should just be able to like chill out and listen to some music and kill big space aliens. Evil space flowers. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I am in the Pleco. At one point I had the I was working on a Mark II. I was gonna upgrade from the Federal Assault Ship to the Federal Gunship, but I ultimately decided against that because it just wasn't fast enough for targeted combat. And I wound up selling it, which was maybe short-sighted because I don't think I checked it for components and stuff, for like special, you can't get them again sort of like weapons and stuff. Which is maybe an oversight on my part. But what's done is done. So yeah, we're gonna like head out and do our thing. I have not played Elite a whole lot since the last time we fought a Titan. So I need to switch over first. So like I said, I'm probably gonna be a little bit rusty here, but we'll see what we can do. I need to switch out of my Explorer ship. We'll put the Rambler away. We'll bring the Pleco. I'm gonna also go over the. I need to check the outfitting too, make sure I've got all the stuff I need, because I've like jostled around some of these in the past. I would bring the. Okay, so we got missile racks. What do we got on this thing? Torpedo pylons. I am in the anti-Xeno Initiative's private group, just to help cut down on some gankers and stuff. So I might not even need torpedo pylons. In fact, one of the big issues with the Federal Assault Ship is that it has a lot of... actually, it doesn't have a lot of hardpoints, which is kind of a problem, because it really limits what you can do with it. Let's see. Let's ditch the pylon. Maybe? I brought in some stuff last night. I transferred it over. We got multi-cannons. What's the ammo on these? As I understand it, missile racks are the ones that are best against the core. Maximum ammo is 64. Alright, we'll equip this instead of this pylon, and then we'll switch to maybe... See, the problem is I want to bring multi-cannons. That'll give you a little bit of defense, if I need it. And you can still damage the core with multi-cannons. I think I've only got one. We see at least one good one. Alright, we'll go with this. It's a little bit weird and lopsided, which is going to bother me, but that's fine. We've got our thermal vent laser, long range. Perfect. And I should get some limpets before we go. Is fine. I like to leave a couple slots empty in the hold, just in case I can pick something up. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's replot since we're in a different ship. Perfect, we can jump right to it. We are currently stationed. We're staged in, I can't read it. There's too many damn lines. The Kawarukat system. So we're going to be sorting from, what is it, Philiphant? No, what's it called? This one, this station. And yeah, we're gonna go bash some Titans. Looks like it's already like over half dead, the first heart, so we kind of need to move. The way this works is that if you have you need to have a certain amount of contribution in order to get like total contribution for killing a Titan. You have to have a certain amount of credits worth of contribution. Whoa! You know, I forgot how like drifty this thing is. Got inertia. Let's let this type mine through first. In order to get kill contribution for the Titan and get your decal and stuff, you have to get a certain number of credits worth of contribution of damage on it within, I think, a week of it going critical. So that shouldn't be too difficult to do. We're a little bit laggy around the stations as per usual. But that should hopefully clear up once we get going where we're going. And then for every heart that you help damage and get down, you get a certain number. You get a certain amount of the premium currency, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, we're gonna like chill out for a little while. At least that's the plan. And yeah, just do like consistent damage throughout the day. I don't think this thing's gonna like last into the weekend. I suspect it's probably gonna go down before then, but maybe we'll see. It might hit Saturday. They usually kill it pretty quick, and also they speed up a lot once they get to the last 2 hearts or so. Ah shit, here we go. This is precisely why I couldn't get the gunship to work for Titan combat. It's because you can't outrun interceptors. I can do it in the Federal Assault Ship, I can do it in the Pleco, but I couldn't do it in the gunship, it was just too slow. Because you get pretty heavily interdicted on your way to targets in Thargoid combat, so if you don't have the speed to like get out of them, you end up having to try to fight every time, and that's a problem. Especially if you're in a ship that's designed for... isn't carrying Guardian weaponry and stuff. So like... essentially you can bring Guardian weapons, but as soon as you enter the system, they immediately start to melt. Because there's like an anti-Guardian field around the Titans in the entire system. And so, if you bring in Guardian modules or Guardian weapons or anything like that, they immediately start to get destroyed as soon as you're in proximity. There is a way to counter that by putting anti-Guardian, it's like anti-Guardian field tech modifications on those Guardian modules, but the Guardian modules I have are like premium ones. I say premium ones, they're like pre-engineered special ones. That already have modifications on them, so I can't put the other ones on, and I'd have to go and track down new ones, and I don't know. I just never got around to it. But that's fine. Human AX weapons should suffice for our task. Maybe I'll try doing that for the next Titan. So yeah, we got some players in the system. That's nice to see. We shouldn't have gankers, but we might. They sometimes find their way in. We currently don't have Super Cruise Assist on this ship. We don't have Super Cruise Assist or docking computers, so we can't let George handle it, but we should be fine. I'm an expert pilot after all. Experts may be a little too grandiose. I am a okay pilot after all. I'm not a pilot, but I play one on stream. Essentially. Very nice, we got quite a few people heading in. Hopefully our instance doesn't destabilize. So I believe it's on this side of the planet, considering how it's moving. Like, you got the parallax effect. Makes me think it's right here. Okay, cool, we're already interdicted. Sweet. Yep, that's an interceptor. Oh, where's he at? There he is back there. Big dumb space flower idiot.
Frameshift drive charging.
They're really good at interdicting, they're not as good at chasing you down. Well, it depends on which one it is. Like, basilisks are pretty good at chasing down. But if you don't have a ship that goes fast enough, man, they'll absolutely destroy you. They'll shut you down, there's nothing you can do. Especially if it's just you by yourself. Which is, like I said, precisely why the gunship didn't work. Didn't make a Pleco Mark II. Which, honestly, I'm kind of okay with, because the gunship didn't actually look like a Pleco, like the assault ship does. The FAS. Oh, it's thinking. Giving her a good think. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me recheck what I've got here. Beam lasers. Did not actually fix my fire groups whenever I came in. This is probably what we want. Okay, repair, collectors. I'm trying to remember what all I've got in this thing. Got a caustic sink launcher, that's what we want. Pulse neutralizer, also necessary. Beam laser. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. We want to get in quick, as quick as we can. What was the button for it? I think it's X. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good for now. Okay. Nice. I remember all the buttons, amazingly.
Caustic substance neutralized. Warning. Caustic damage detected. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking
Uh-oh.
internal damage. Warning. Caustic damage detected. Caustic substance neutralized.
Okay, we didn't get the overheat that time, which is nice. A lot of pulses in this approach. feel like it didn't used to do that as much. I could just be slow. Let's avoid the big caustic clouds. And where is this Titan? It's gotta be up by where the lasers are, right? Surely. Ah, there it is. Alright, it does look like someone's bombing, obviously. Let's get on... Yeah, this is the right side. Let's start dissipating heat as quick as possible. Which is what our laser's for. Alright, here we go. Perfect timing. So the pineapple should pop up, and we can blast it.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Yeah, we're probably a little too close there. Alright, the Taurus is coming. We gotta get up. Up, up, and away. We'll take out the scout.
Target destroyed. Warning. Caustic damage detected.
No, we're still good.
Under attack.
Alright, we got some bogeys on us. Whoa, okay, that's probably not a good sign. When they're like teleporting around like that. Luckily, the Class 3 multi-cannons do make short work of scouts. We can keep up with them. It's mainly the interceptors that I'll have issues with. Do I have repair limpets? Yes, I do.
Programming limpet drone.
We're gonna need those. Yeah, nice and frosty. Just the way we like it. If you let our heat get too high, all these little... There's a bunch of little guns on the chip. Like that one there. And they will all turn on you. Start blasting you. If you're too high. I think it's over like 20%, something like that, 30%. Oh.
Warning. Caustic damage detected.
Gonna get around the other side.
Taking damage.
Alright, we didn't get a very good run on that one, but it is what it is. Woo! That's very blue. Alright, back down. Why are you shooting me? It shouldn't be detectable by him at this temperature, but let me get into like a little crevice. We're gonna hide away like a little rat and heal up. Or at least try to. Right here by this like sphincter or whatever it is. What? Oh, there we go. Now we wait. We bide our time. Whoop. Hopefully it won't be able to hit us in here.
Under attack. Taking damage.
Oh, we got a scout on us. Is it you?
Programming limpet drone.
Caustic Sink's looking okay for now. We're holding steady. We'll wait for those thermal vents on the other side to get hit. And once they're popped, thermal vent will come up and we'll do another attack run. Later on I might switch one of these out to do a torpedo pylon. That way we can do some bombing. Because it's kind of fun. There's a lot of scouts in there. I think that's our cue. Hopefully we're on the right side. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Especially when you're real close. I think we gotta know. Yeah, that should be it. That's like the booty hole. Right there. From whence heat is ejected. We should get a good run here. Sorry. I had a phone call there for a second. Which I believe is like a robocollar or something. Shoot that one. We can take some of these guys out while we're up here. Bonk. I probably shouldn't do that because it does damage me. I don't run shields on this one. So, yeah. I should be careful about bonking into stuff, but where's the Titan go? Oh, there it is. Gonna take a little bit of fire. We'll do what we did before. We'll find a little crevice or something to pop into and repair. And whoever's on the other side, they're making short work of the vents, that's for sure. We can stay low, get a lay of the land, so to speak. Nice, we got 4.5 million in credits so far. Which actually isn't all that much, but you can get a lot more if you actually kill the, or... Hold up. Oh man, there's so much inertia on this thing. Uh-oh. We got a hunter! That's not ideal. This is where I wish I would have brought more multi-cannons. Right. Originally this ship was set up as like a secondary support ship for Thargoid activities. So it had a bunch of multi-cannons on it. It was designed for just chewing through scouts and stuff. So I'm just kind of like retrofitting it for damaging cores, but unfortunately that means I don't have the scout swatting capabilities that I would normally on it. This has only got so many hard points. But if I can help clear out some of these scouts up here, that'll help make everyone's lives a little bit better. Alright. Next one. Any around? Okay, so here's the other problem. That, whoops. I don't actually have much in the way of resources for replenishing. Pull off, there we go. I don't have much in the way of replenishing resources for caustic sinks and stuff. So I have to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, our modules are starting to get a little bit whacked. Once they take too much damage, we probably need to head back to base, get everything repaired. Yeah, we can't quite kill it. That's a shame.
Target destroyed.
Come on, get close enough. There we go. Alright, looks like we're safe so far. Ew, gross. I want to say you get like 20 million or something if you actually kill the core. Oi, what are you doing? You can't see me. Don't even try. There's so much red on the radar. Ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why keeping your heat low is so important in these instances. Oop, missed it. There it goes. Okay, it's down to 80%, 70%, 60%. Yeah, we can't quite get it down too much. Go ahead and get back down there sharpish. The sooner we can get in range, the sooner we can start dissipating heat. Which is generally good. They did that just to spite me. To knock my repair limpet off. Alright, you're dead. You're dead, son. And 70%. I got under half dead now, this time. Those are lodges looking... they're actually not too bad. One of our reinforcements are dead, but that's fine. What its job is. More caliber. Go ahead and get some additional stuff going. Nice. Could also use some explosives. Yeah, we should have enough. Do I have enough for caustic? Caustic sink. Caustic sink launcher stuff. Yes, perfect. Gonna need that. You definitely want synthesis materials if you're going to stay long term in these instances. We're just going to pop in and pop out, it's not too bad, but... that caustic will tear you up over time if you're not careful. We're about to get hit. That's okay though. Uh-oh. The beam laser's malfunctioning. That's not good. We kind of need that. Alright, it's repairing pretty quick. Those are pretty far off. I don't think we gotta worry about them. For the time being. Alright, we're back at almost 100. Alright, perfect. Active. Buffy. Drop a heat sink before we go in on our approach. Hopefully we won't get tagged on the way in and get our repair weapon destroyed. We might have done it too early. Okay. I think we're alright. Shoot this idiot. Actually, I don't know if I can damage it while they're closed or not. Let me try. $75. $50. Oh, okay, 30. That was better than last time. Oh, it's not a good sound. That's the sound of my canopy cracking. Yeah, we gotta clear out some of these swarms. They get pretty deadly in numbers. Once you get a bunch of scouts up there, it becomes a real problem. Luckily, that's what the Pleco was designed to do. Sort of. Plus extra credits. Those are always nice. Money's money. We just gotta not die in the process. Ah, come on, he's so close. Alright, well, we took out a good chunk of them there. Oh my god, look at how many there are! This may be a very dumb fight to pick, but... don't want to shoot him. Uh-oh, that's an interceptor. He's a problem. We probably need to think about bugging out here, since our hull's getting pretty low. That's a lot of fucking scouts over there. Dude, there's no way. Where's that? Where'd it go? Look at this big blob of red on the left side of my radar down there. Insane. Hey! You brought it to 0. Nice. So I believe the way this works is that if you look on the map, this is maybe not a good time to be doing this, but it's for science. Whoops. Okay, hold on, never mind. I don't think we can do it while we're otherwise engaged. I'm actually going to head back to base, I think. And we'll repair and stuff like that. So now we got to get our way back out through the caustic cloud. In this instance, it's actually kind of helpful if we get a Pulse wave. We'll just ride it out because it knocks you out of the cloud. Woo! There it goes. Instant, like 1600, whatever, kilometers per second or whatever it is. Whoop. Alright, we got hit by a second one. That's okay. But yeah, that's why you need the neutralizer on your approach. Otherwise you get ejected from the entire area when you get hit by those. Alright, now we just gotta get out of mass lock and we should be good. We may have to dodge one more interdiction on the way out, but... otherwise, it's a relatively successful sortie. My ships are not like... because I don't play this game as often as I probably should. I don't play as often as other people, so my ship is not necessarily optimized for doing this kind of stuff, but we did good for what I've got, I feel like. Clean this up a little bit. Hopefully that's not too loud. You gotta remember, we're not quite as spry as the Rambler is, or the ship is not quite as spry. Sometimes I forget that and get moving a little too fast in a certain direction, can't stop. It's a real problem. Perfect. Alright, that's a successful sortie. Let's look at where we stand here. Come on. Let me see it. We're not able to see its health. Weird. I don't know. That's not what I meant to do. I wonder if it wouldn't be worth it to switch out. I really don't want to switch out the multi-cannon because I won't have any way to really clear scouts, but we could get more damage output on the core. Decisions. We do have a class 3 I could use. Nah, it's fine. We'll keep what we got. It's working okay. The works don't fix it. It's a good general rule to live by. Alright. There's usually a way to see, like, how many hearts the thing has left, but it's not showing up for whatever reason. Alright, back into the fray. And we got everything patched up. Patched up, restocked, refueled, reconfigured, all that.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control out.
Naturally. Of course they would. Can't see him. Not sure what it is. But we should be able to outrun it, so it's no big deal. It must be a basilisk, because it's keeping up with me alright. Just a little out of attack range, I guess. Show me the Titan. Where's it at? Take a little trip around the sun. Because we don't want to fly into the sun, obviously. That would be bad. Suboptimal, one might call it. Wait, do I have... Hold on, do I have SCO on this thing? I do!
Drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, shit, that's too fast. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, loop of shame. Let's do it. Yeah, it's a little closer than I thought it was. Right, we're gonna submit because we can't outrun an interdiction anyway by thyroids. And then we're going to boogie out. Give him the old slip. Give him the drop and hop, you know? Got some velocity real quick. And this plan is kind of really slowing stuff down. What? Did they not properly drop us in? No. Anyway. Hold on a second. I want to check and see if we can see its health now. We might need like a relog or something. Yeah, there we go. So it's lost what? An eighth of its first heart since we've been online? For about an hour. It's honestly going a little bit slower than I thought it would. But that's actually not too surprising because it's kind of a weird time slot. I don't think you have a whole lot of people doing stuff right now. It's pretty early for me to be streaming after all. Normally I'd be streaming a lot later. There's that big boy. Looks really weird from this angle, but... So this is the front side. We need to be on the other side. What? Oh, did they get it? I didn't see the vent up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man, this instance is not nearly as nice as the other one was. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Alright. Hopefully things will kind of like chill out now that I'm cooled off. There's a lot of red on there. Shoot, I think that's an interceptor. Yeah, if we get into an exchange with an interceptor, we're not gonna win. We're gonna die. Ship's not designed for that. Shit, yep, there he is. Yeah, that's a Cyclops. It's actually the weakest of the interceptors, but I still can't take it. If I was in the Vorpal, I could, but not in this guy. Unfortunately, since we have to get away, we have to tank all these shots. Let's go ahead and purge heat. We'll burn a heat sink.
Heat sink deployed.
Now, with any luck, he fucked off and lost me. I know their targeting becomes a little bit weird for them whenever you go below a certain heat threshold. So hopefully he's like all confused somewhere. Wait, I hear him, right? Nope, he's still on me. This thing's gonna chase me down to the ends of the damn universe. Come on. Pop up. Oh my god. We'll do one run on this and I think we have to get out. Because,
Warning. Caustic damage.
I don't know how many people are in this instance and I can't take this thing by myself, so, just like trying to do this while getting wailed on is not tenable. Yeah, someone's got guardian weapons. Whoa. Oh, we're doing pretty good. There it goes. Nice. Yeah, there he is. Looks like he might have peeled off, actually, which is good. Good for me. $5 million. I think that's the best one yet we've done.
Taking damage.
Okay, caustic. Where's my caustic sinks? We're out of ammo. Sinks, please. Alright, we're gonna like chill out back here a little bit.
Program limpet drone.
Until we get our stuff in order here.
Taking damage. Weapons rearmed.
Perfect.
Caustic damage.
Alright, that'll like hoover up the caustic off of us.
Substance neutralized.
How's our modules looking? Definitely want to keep the beam laser up. This is probably worth repairing as well. Because it can really chew into your DPS when the missiles malfunction. Canopy's good, power plant's okay. Yeah, that interceptor kind of chunked us a little bit, so I'm going to let that repair limpet do its work. Give us some more hull.
Module repaired. Repair limpet successful. Program limpet drone. Module repaired.
Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, these little class ones repair pretty quick. They don't take too much. They die really quick too, though. It's a problem. I guess we'll get that one into. We're chewing through our AFMU, but these will help prevent damage in the future, so it's sort of like a good investment. Alright, we're up to 62% hull. We can probably go back in. Oh, that big donut. That's an interceptor there. We want to avoid him. I can tell by his little trail. The Forbidden Donut. Get in quick.
Heat sink deployed. Repair unit successful.
Try not to ram into the surface. In fact, we can get as low as possible. The turret should mostly leave us alone, but if we get targeted by
Taking damage.
scouts and stuff,
Warning. Plastic damage.
they will be a problem. There's more shit up there. It's unreal. We're definitely getting targeted by ships here. Looks like most of them are most of them are ignoring us, but there's definitely some that are hitting us. This instance kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. There we go.
Programming unit drone. Warning. Caustic damage detected. Caustic substance neutralized.
I could have swore I heard the vents sound. There we go. Just took a bit to pop. Right, half dead. I believe the way this is calculated is that it takes total damage done to the thermal core and deducts that from the pool. So every time a thermal core gets ejected, it's up there for a certain amount of time. It's vulnerable. And so all the damage that gets done to the thermal core gets counted against the total health of the Titan itself in like the macro instance, right? So over, you know, many instances of many pilots, you know, each one having maybe 4 or 5 pilots in it, something like that. All that damage eventually adds up over time to take down the hearts. I believe that's how it works. I could be wrong. I'm gonna start killing some of these scouts because they really need to get cleared out. They're a serious problem. Don't know how long I'll be able to stay in this instance and do it, but we'll try to help out as best we can.
Target destroyed.
Maybe I should just switch out for all AXMCs and just be on scout duty.
Unit expired.
Because you can still damage the core with AXMCs.
Caustic damage detected. Activity critical.
Well, yeah, no, there's too many of them we need to get out. Got to make it out! That's a mine, we want to avoid that.
Programming unit drone.
Hey Glassy, what's up? This is Elite Dangerous.
Caustic damage detected.
So, over the past, I don't know, maybe like a year or so, maybe longer than that actually. Elite Dangerous is like a persistent MMO. It's like a spaceflight sim MMO, sci-fi type deal. And over the past year or so, there's been an ongoing Thargoid war. Which is Thargoids are like a race of hive mind insectoid space aliens, and they've essentially been attacking. Human space for the past year or so. And the war is finally coming to a close. 1 second. Once I get out of this caustic cloud, I'll show you. Are we winning? We are winning. We're very close to winning, actually. Okay, I can see space again. Uh-oh. Oh, I have a hit. That's a mine. Oh, which way is which? God damn it. I got all mixed up. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, it's so easy to get turned around. Here we go. It's back into space. We're about to die. I'm out of caustic sink launchers. Bummer. Yeah, it got pretty rough there. I stayed in there for too long. Too many scouts around. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Once I actually get in there, I'll show you the map. Go ahead and make an insurance claim on my ship. Yes, Philippine Port. That's where we want to go. So yeah, over the past like year or so, maybe, like I said, it's probably even more than that. Essentially, this game launched. Everything goes in real time in this game. So like this game launched several years ago, and so in the timeline of the game, we're the exact same number of years in the timeline of the game as we are in real life since the launch of the game. And it's set in like 22 or something. But yeah, so if we go to, we zoom out here. So this is the system that we're in right now. So we're in a space station in this star system. We go out. Okay, so this is called the bubble. You see all these little icons and stuff? These are, this is known as the bubble, and this is essentially human space. So these are all like installations and engineers and stuff that I've unlocked. So this is essentially human space. It's around Sol. That's our sun, our sort of like home system. Let's see if we go out. I think if I could find like the Coalsack Nebula and stuff. I don't remember where it is though. But there was a couple nebulas and things around where these aliens were. Oh, there's one. Coalsack. I think it was the Coalsack and the Pleiades areas. But anyway, whenever this game first launched, there was like these weird Thargoid incursions. Because this is actually a sequel to a single-player 1980s spaceflight sim. And essentially, in that one there was a Thargoid war. So it was like the first Thargoid war was covered in that game. This is a sequel to that, and it's an online MMO, essentially. And in this one, the Thargoids have come back. So they were driven away the first time, they've come back, and this game kind of is currently documenting the process of the Thargoid. So there was like all these little interchanges between the, or exchanges between the Thargoids and the humans. And like the Thargoids showed up in small numbers and doing these little incursions, and they would attack spaceships and space stations and stuff. And there's a whole like series of escalations that happened until finally, around a year ago, I think it was, you had an all-out invasion on human space. So you've got the bubble, and all these like little red icons, these are Titans. So these are like Thargoid motherships. They did like a whole release event sort of thing where the Titans were discovered and no one knew what they were at first, right? And so players had to get in their ships and go in and check them out and gather information on them. to try to figure out what the heck they were and how to deal with them and stuff like that. So there's 8 of them in total. Most of them have been destroyed at this point. Can you see Earth? You can see it. I don't think you can land on it, though. You can't go down onto Earth. You can on atmosphereless planets, but not on Earth. I think you also need a permit to see Sol. But essentially, you've got all these Thargoid Titans. These are like the motherships that are currently assaulting human space. Over the course of the past year or so, most of them have been destroyed. We're down to only 2 left. And the way it works is that you've got... So like if we go to Cosijo, I assume that's how you pronounce that. Cosijo or whatever. You can see it says Controlled Systems 154. So if we go... Yeah, so we're in the Thargoid War Vision now. All these little dots are each systems. Each one of those is a system, and each one is controlled. The green ones are controlled by that Thargoid Titan. So the idea is that over time, players have to come into each of these systems and fight back the Thargoids. And once they clear them out, these become human-controlled again. And then once the Titan loses all of its systems, then it becomes vulnerable. And so you can do attacks directly on the Titan. And it's got 8 hearts. You have to go in, attack its core. Over time, all the players cooperating, you know, to kill the thing will eventually knock down all of its hearts. And once it does that, it goes into meltdown, and then there's like a set time that it'll explode, and you can go and watch the fireworks when it happens and stuff. So that's happened 6 times already. We're down to the last 2, and Raijin just lost all of its systems this week, as of today. So this is the current community effort, is everyone's coming in to try to take down this Titan, Titan Raijin, and that's currently what I'm helping with. So we're doing some Titan combat. It's essentially the whole enchilada. In as short of a time period as I can make it. Alright, I need to restock on limpets. It's actually a really cool concept. I like what they've done with this game. I wish it was more popular. As I understand it, their other MMOs are the money makers, but this game's really fun. I feel like it only appeals to like a certain type of person, though, right? People who are into like flight sims and things. It feels really good to fly, though, especially if you get a flight stick. I've got a Thrustmaster, which is pretty fun. We got a ship coming in. Hold on. I was gonna come out the mail slot, but what homeboy got in front of me? Ugh. Ship's not nearly as spry as my Rambler. Alright. A little sloppy on the exit there, but that's alright. We need to go back to the Titan system. The other thing I like about this game is it's huge, right? So we've got our star system we're in now, which is massive, right? It's got like, you know, it's like our solar system. This whole game is mapped out in pretty good scale. Actually, that's not what I wanted. System map. That's what I wanted. So we could jump into Super Cruise and like go around and fly around these planets and stuff. As you can see, there's like conflict zones and stuff going on between factions within the system. So this is just the system we're in, which is this one dot on the galaxy map. Once it loads in. Sometimes it takes a minute to think. But that's so that whole system is one dot on the galaxy map. Well, hold on, we might have frozen the game. Hold on a second. But anyway, that whole system is, oh, there it goes. One dot on the galaxy map is that entire system, and then each of these dots everywhere are all systems themselves, right? So you got the bubble, which are all these systems that are human controlled, and then that's part of the larger sort of system here, right? And then you have the entire regions of space. So So this is an entire region, and then you got essentially mapped out the entire Milky Way galaxy. Is the size of this game. It's absolutely massive. I want to say it was some months ago, Elite came out and said that out of all the things that are in the game, this game's been out for, what, 10 years now? And they said that only about, what was it, 0.06% of the game has been discovered? Which is pretty crazy. So what do you do when there's no wars? You can also do trading, you can do bounty hunting. I just showed you there were conflict zones, so you can be like a mercenary and help certain NPC factions against other factions. It is an online game, you can play it with other players. So if other players have bounties, you can go and hunt them down. Or you can engage in piracy if you wanted to. There is space mining, which is pretty fun actually. There's something called core mining where you go into asteroid fields and you have certain equipment and you crack asteroids open for resources, sell them for good money. Right now the best money is fighting the Thargoids because that's like the big threat. So that's what all the factions are paying people to do. But there's a certain amount of question as to what the devs have planned for once the Thargoid War is over. Oh, yeah, that's an interceptor. That might be a basilisk, but we're gonna run away from him. They just released they released 2 new ships recently. One is called the Type 8, which I believe is I want to say it's like is it like trainer? I don't remember. It's like a cargo vessel, I think. And then they also just announced they're releasing another ship called the Mandalay, which is supposed to be an explorer. So my guess is that for the next phase, once the Thargoid War is over, they're probably going to do like an exploration phase and start working on content for people to go out and like explore parts of the galaxy, which should be pretty cool. But I don't know. That's just speculation on my part. Game looks fun. It is. It's genuinely a lot of fun. It's sad that more people don't play it. It's got a little bit of a learning curve that you have to get used to. But once you get that done, like it's pretty cool. It's fun. You get to see much combat. Oh, we'll get into it. Yeah, the Thargoids are currently like the toughest enemies in the game. Yeah, it's not all about combat, obviously. Like there's trading and stuff you can do in this game. It's definitely a spaceflight sim, but it's not like too sweaty. You know what I mean? It doesn't get so technical that it's, you know, not fun, right? Xenos, yeah. There's actually a whole group called the Anti-Xeno Initiative. They have a Discord where they orchestrate all this. They've been the primary force in orchestrating the war against the Thargoids, which has been pretty cool because they they find defense targets and handle like logistics in certain ways. You can, if you have enough money, you can actually buy fleet carriers, and so you can't directly pilot the fleet carriers, but you can station them in systems. And so, like, you have these AXI guys who've got their fleet carriers, moving them around space into like strategic areas for other pilots to use, so that they can use it as a home base and like pop in, refuel, rearm, get resources and stuff that they need. It's pretty cool. The whole idea of this game is pretty neat. I really like what they've done with it. For the most part, it gets overshadowed by, I think one of them is Neverwinter. The other games that they run, I want to say it's Neverwinter, and there's another one that I don't remember what it is. But those get much higher player bases than this one does. Which means obviously they focus more on the other games. So development can be a little bit slow in this game. But the stuff they have is pretty cool. The ship I'm currently running, I call it the Pleco fish because it looks like a pleco fish. but it's designed for like small enemy Thargoid craft. It's actually designed as a support ship, but it's got AXMCs on it, which are like little machine guns that are designed specifically for taking down scouts, Thargoid scouts. But there's also a larger class of Thargoids called Interceptors, and they come in various forms. Did I have another ship that's designed to take care of those? Yeah, it was actually really cool, the whole process, because the Thargoids have been in there more or less since the beginning and since the game launched. But they were only in certain areas, and like they didn't necessarily bother you very much at first. Oops. Hit the wrong button. But over time they started getting more aggressive and stuff, and obviously like escalations occurred. And then it turned into this like all-out war. So initially you had the game like story changes and things change as players do stuff. So initially you only had human-based like technology to deal with this threat. So the humans developed these anti-Xeno weapons, right? MCs. They were essentially like modified versions of regular human weapons. And then later on, through exploration and stuff, players discovered that there were these ruins out in space in certain areas that were like from a former civilization. Some sort of like, I don't know if they were like a precursor or just a, you know, separate like alien species that existed before, and you know, maybe they're extinct now or whatever. But they found all these like installations and the technology associated with them. Just got hit by a mine. And so there was like community goals and stuff designed for going out and collecting this technology. And so once the community goal was completed, then the devs released Guardian weapons, which are like a lot more powerful against Thargoids. And so it was like this whole player-driven... Dude, there's so many mines in this place. This whole player-driven like story development, which was pretty cool. Caustic sink's going. So is there a political leadership? Not necessarily player-wise, but there are, it's not like an EVE Online or whatever, but there are, there's a mode called Power Play, where there are NPC factions that are essentially trying to take over space through geopolitics and conflicts and stuff like that. And that's all played out on the Galaxy map. But yeah, you go to starports and take up missions for certain factions and help spread influence and things like that. Impulse neutralize that one. Shed heat, bowl heat sink. Gotta get through this cloud as quick as possible. Man, those two mines really messed me up. So the Titans actually have this big defensive caustic cloud that surrounds them. So in order to get to them, to damage them, you have to actually get through it. And there had to be like events and stuff to unlock those, right? So when the Titans first came out, everyone was like poking in and doing what they called maelstrom diving, where they would like pop in and try their best to get close to the Titan and collect like samples and stuff, so they could take them back to systems, back to stations and stuff, and have them analyzed and stuff. And then as a result of that, they release equipment modules to actually deal with Maelstrom and things, which is what I've currently got on me now. What faction controls Earth? I think that's the Federation. I would have to check. Oh, okay, so there's the Titan. We don't want to be around it right now, because it's about to do some nasty stuff. We don't want to be inside there when it does that. So this is the front side. That's where that big hole in the middle is where a bunch of interceptors and stuff come out of. We want to avoid that. So I've got a special modification on this. Hold on, I need to plastic sink. I've got a special modification on this laser, which damn it, I'm not paying attention. I've got a modification on this laser that purges heat whenever I use it. So as long as I'm hitting a target, it will keep my heat low, which is really important in these instances, because if your heat is high enough, then this entire thing is covered in those little turrets and they'll absolutely destroy you if you don't. So essentially what we're doing right now is we're waiting for other players in the instance to hit the thermal vents on the other side. So they'll come around, they'll hit all the thermal vents, that'll eject the core, and then we shoot it with our weapons. And then when we go up, we'll probably fight some scouts and stuff and try to help keep those cleared out. Okay. Just heard it. It's not a good shot. Should pop up right there where that little group of spiny bits is. Yeah, there it is. The pineapple, as they call it. Oh, someone's got some guardian weapons. I can hear them. Sounds like a shard cannon. Wow! Oh wow, there's a ton of scuds up there. Let's see if I can clear some of these out. Flashbang. As of right now, this content, the Thargoid stuff, is the hardest content in the game. Fighting human ships is not nearly as difficult as trying to kill Thargoids. It's a good way to farm rank, though. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not good. We're not going to be able to take that interceptor, not in this ship. Why is my repair limpets malfunctioning? Repair limpets, where you at? Repair limpet control is at 98%, should be fine. Alright. Let's work on clearing some of these scouts out. They're not too bad when they're solo, but man, when you get them in big swarms, they're a real problem. Getting it from somewhere. So the Titan blow up? It will not blow up yet. So essentially the way that it works is that that little thermal vent pops up. Every time that they blow the thermal vents, the like little core pops up, and then whatever damage is done to that, it gets added to like a cumulative global total on the galaxy map. And then whenever you do enough of that, you destroy one of the hearts. So there's 8 hearts on each Titan. Once you kill all the hearts, then the Titan goes into meltdown mode. So it's like a huge, all-over community effort to bring these things down. And then whenever it finally goes into meltdown mode, there's like a certain amount of hours or days or whatever that it will remain in place while it's melting down. And then essentially the reason they do that is so that everyone has a chance to know when it's going to happen. And after a certain amount of time, then it explodes. So everyone can like show up and watch the fireworks and stuff. It's pretty cool. I've seen it happen once. It was pretty neat. It's pretty spectacular whenever to watch a meltdown occur or an explosion. Normally I would prefer to have more of these AXMCs on here, but I've switched them out for missile racks because that does better damage to the core. Uh-oh. That's my canopy getting cracked. What? Oh shit, they got us. In fact, I might switch out some of those and do more, we'll do more combat stuff because I've already got quite a bit of contribution for the cores already. More than enough to get my decount. If you assist with enough combat contribution with a Titan, I think within a week of it going into meltdown, then you get special decals that commemorate the event that you can't ever get again. So unfortunately I've missed some of the Titans, but I'll show you the outfitting and stuff. So each ship has certain like set points, like slots you can use. So these are all the hard points. So this ship has 4 hard points of different classes. I'm going to switch out these for, yeah, AXMCs. This will give me a little bit more damage against scouts. I can still damage cores with it, just not as well as the missiles. But it seems like every instance I've been in has had a bit of an issue with Scout Swarm. So we'll be a fly swatter. We're just not going to be very good against interceptors. Yeah, these are all my anti-Xeno stuff that I need for getting into the maelstroms and things. You've got core internals, so these are all things you can upgrade. There's different classes you could buy. So these are all A class. That one's a B. Life support, I probably didn't need to upgrade that one. But once you get these actually bought, so you get the highest grade ones you can buy, and then you can go to engineers that are kind of spread out throughout the galaxy, and further upgrade those with like customized modifications to the specifications that you want, which is pretty cool. So you can like fine-tune equipment to the things you want to do. Actually, I'll show you a power play while I'm here. Let's see, where is it? Pilots Federation power play mode. Yeah, so here we go. So you see all these bubbles? These are all the factions, right? So each of these bubbles is the space that's controlled by a specific faction. And these are all the different people that you can pledge to, right? So you pledge to a certain faction, and you help spread their influence and, you know, fighting wars and stuff for them. And then over time you actually unlock rewards. So like certain weapons can only be got whatever by working with certain factions. If we go to Sol, Sol, there it is. Sol is currently under, who's it under? Play info. Zachary Hudson, yeah. So Federation. Federation is sort of like all the Earth governments in one, kind of. So you've got the Federation, you've got the Alliance, which is I don't know, how would you explain it? It's more like well, it's just another faction of humans, pretty much, out there that are kind of like It's like a bunch of independent systems that banded together. And then you've got the Empire, which are also humans, obviously. All of them are humans. So down here is like Empire Space, and I think the blue and the purple are Empire Space. You've got the reds, which are Federation. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not a whole lot of people do this because everyone's more or less focused on the Titan stuff, but it's an interesting little aspect of this game. My guess is that they're probably going to lean more into it once the Thargoid War is done. Okay. Let's see what we got. Here we are. Alright, so it looks like the first heart is 3/4 of the way dead. So there's 8 hearts in total. And so this will get like slowly chipped down over the course of the next couple days or so. I don't know if they'll make it to the weekend, right? It might get destroyed before then, but we might go into like Saturday. Sunday probably at the latest. Once it gets a little bit later in the day and more people hop on, this will start going down pretty fast. But if you get contribution for doing this, for each heart, whatever heart you get a sufficient contribution in, you get a little bit of the premium currency for the game, for unlocking cosmetics and stuff. Which is also pretty nice. It's cool that they do that. Let's grab some more limpets, because we lost those in the explosion. I'll try to focus a little bit more instead of yapping. That was part of the problem last time, so I was busy talking. Which is of course my own fault, not anyone else's. We're a little bit laggy in stations on the stream. For whatever reason, OBS doesn't like this game for some reason. It looks fine on my screen, it runs pretty smooth, but it gets kind of choppy once OBS is in play. Yeah, before I was doing this stuff, I did some asteroid cracking, which is how I initially made money in this game. So one of the things that they had, kind of the events in the game was called the Void Opal Rush, where there was this material called Void Opals that like spiked, like there's a massive demand for it, and so suddenly you had this commodity, this asset, this resource. It was selling for like 800,000 credits a pop because there was such high demand for it. It was like some new research found that it was like really useful in some industrial whatever in the game world, and so suddenly everyone wanted them, and the price spiked up to like 800,000, and that's whenever, I think that's whenever they released core mining, and everyone got their core mining rigs set up and went out to the asteroid fields, and we're all like, it was like the gold rush, right? They were looking for void opals. It was pretty fun, which also led to a bunch of piracy and stuff too. So it's like you have the miners out there that creates a market for pirates, which creates a market for bounty hunters, and it's a whole thing. It's pretty neat. Oh, we still got a FSD cooldown.
Frameshift drive charging.
As it stands right now, I should have enough contribution to get everything I need from this Titan, and considering I don't think it's going to last a whole week, we're probably good. I've probably already secured everything I need to do. But it's still good to help out. They made it to Drang Lake Castle. Nice. Yeah, that's the one with the Wilger in it, right? The little guy at the top of the steps. Well, he's not little, but you know what I mean. Watch out for the painting. That's all I'll say. Don't look too much at the painting. Don't know where the fourth ward is. Let's see, there's... it's the Rotten, Law Center, I'm trying to remember them all. The Old Iron King, and man, it's weird because playing Dark Souls 3's got me all mixed up. Yeah, what is the last one? Oh, it's Freya, the big spider thing. Yeah, that's in Seldora. I don't know where that is. I'll find it though. Yeah. Yep, you just gotta look around for it. I want to say it's through the northern gate where you first meet Bernhardt, but I don't remember exactly.
Taking damage. Under attack.
Actually, alright, come here. Come here, you little bastards. With 3 multi-cans, we can burn these down pretty quick.
Destroyed.
Overall.
Caustic damage detected. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Warning, hold.
Alright. Easy enough. Let's jump out of here before... oh crap. Yeah, I was afraid of that. A interceptor just jumped in. Aliens are humans? These are aliens. All the Thargoids are aliens. They're like a weird hive mind species or something. That's the speculation. They aren't entirely sure what they are. All they know is that they're like a weird insectoid type aliens that are just not human. They're not human. They don't seem to... they certainly have intelligence, but they're not like individualistic like you normally think of like sentient humans. They seem to be like a hive mind or something.
Warning, caustic damage detected.
Alright. We're not gonna fudge this one up this time. But there's a lot of mines over here. This like little approach sequence is pretty cool, I think. They did a good job making it cinematic, right? It feels kind of epic. Especially when you're trying to like micromanage all the stuff. Because you're getting hit with caustic and you're trying to like Get your pulse neutralizers out in time for the pulses and stuff like that. Avoid mines and things.
Damage detected. Taking damage.
Like, it's a little bit of a learning curve. You know, get through it. As long as you kind of know how it works, it's not too bad, but... I can see all those little lasers off in the distance. That's probably where the Titan is. It also means there's other players in this instance, which is good.
Warning. Caustic damage detected.
Alright, pips in system. Wait pulse. Pulse neutralizer going.
Gaining heat. Warning.
Drop the heat sink. Dissipate that heat.
Taking heat damage.
And then back to engines. Perfect.
Warning. Caustic damage detected.
Drop another caustic sink.
Caustic substance neutralized. Caustic damage detected.
Alright, I think we're safe. We're far enough inside the cloud. We don't gotta worry about pulses no more. Okay. I think we're good. Just skip Smelter Demon for now. Smelter Demon can be pretty rough. I remember Smelter Demon killing me a lot in my first run of Dark Souls 2. Wait till you have to fight the second one. The blue one. Although actually, well, you don't have to fight him, but...
Hull integrity compromised. Warning. Caustic damage detected. Taking damage.
Yeah, they got plenty of damage on the core.
Under attack.
So we'll go on
Caustic damage detected.
scout swatting duty. There's a lot of stuff going on in this instance. I hope it's not bogging down the stream too much.
Target destroyed.
Just bonked him there a little bit. Yeah, scout combat's pretty easy. It's more or less like fighting human ships. But once you get into interceptors, those are a little bit more involved. Because they have like hearts and stuff in them you gotta target. I might do another stream. I've done streams of it before, but I might do another one at some point. Probably in the run-up to the next Titan. I'm sure there'll be invasion systems. I'll have to pull out the Vocal Strike and go and do some interceptor killing. Alright, we are caustic. I need to get on that. Do I have any more sinks? I have one. One left. Whoa! You just clipped me. The number of scouts is too damn high. My hope is if I can at least like clear some of these guys out, I can make it somewhat more hospitable. Oh, this guy's getting a heal. Oh, we're about to die. Yeah, I think we're dead. Repairs. Keep going. My canopy's not looking good. It's looking a little cracked. 3% hull. There's no way we're gonna be able to make it through the cloud with this. So we're just gonna have to evade until we can get some hull back. But that's the danger of scout swarms. Once you get enough of them around you, they really cause issues. All the damage stacks up. I'm gonna try to get some more caustic sinks going. It's probably also worth it to make some premium ammo. I think we're safe here now. Alright, how's our modules looking? Some of them are a little bit rough. Life support? Who needs it? Okay, we definitely want to repair that. My guess is our reinforcements are borked. Power distributor thrusters are not looking great, but they're okay for now. I should also repair this canopy. Oh wait, is it 100%? When did that happen? It was definitely cracked a minute ago. Oh well. Oh shit, right, I'm repairing the repairing the repair limpet so it's deactivated. Sometimes you just get weird instances in this game. The first instance I was in this stream was pretty good. This one, not so much. Let's see if we can go help them with the core. Oof, I'm actually getting some frame rate lag here. That is death up there. What? Hold her steady. No, I think we might be screwed. No. I couldn't go up, which was the easy way to go, because there was too many guys up there. I was afraid I was gonna die. Made a poorly thought out decision. Let's see. I'm gonna take a break from Titans for a little bit. Whoops. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the problem with these instances is that you get so many enemies. There's so many bogeys in any one instance that I don't know that it's wise to try to keep them cleared. I don't know if it's possible. I can't bring in the Vorpal Strike. That's my challenger for fighting interceptors because it's got Guardian modules on it. And once you get into a Titan system with Guardian modules, they just melt, so... Unless you have the engineering to stop it, which I don't. I'm gonna try... Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try going all missiles. And we just won't worry about scouts. We'll just worry about hitting the core. Trying to get as much contribution as possible. That might also make us run a lot cooler without the XMCs. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done this before. Actually, no, we can put another class 3 on there. I love the Federal Assault ship, but man, it is... I wish it just had more hard points on it. Groups. Don't need this one anymore. That'll also tidy up our fire group cycling a little bit. Okay, we've got 40 million so far. We pulled together, which is pretty cool. Alright, we'll try not to die this time. The first run that I did was actually pretty good. We went in, we were in the instance for a while, we extricated safely, it was great. Every time we've attempted since then, it's been pretty rough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, as expected. A little hyper interdiction.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, we're getting hit. That's probably a basilisk.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think a basilisk is probably the only one that can catch up with me in this ship. Those 2 volleys he did took out 8% of my hull. And that's why I don't mess with interceptors in that ship. Oh, I saw it. There it is. So, what build are you running on Dark Souls 2, Classy? Are you doing, strength build?
Hull integrity compromised. Under attack. Taking damage. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Whoops. Shed some velocity here. God damn, are you serious? Come on. These stupid scouts again. Trying to interdict me. They know I switched out my AXMCs, that's why.
Frameshift drive.
They're like, we can get them now! Pile in, boys!
3, 2, 1. Engage.
once the Thargoid War is over with, we take all the Titans down. If I have the credits to do it, I would like to buy my own fleet carrier. I think I have the credits to do like a basic fleet carrier already, but I would like to have a. I don't want to spend all my money on it. But I think that might be kind of fun. I want to get a fleet carrier, then maybe go out and park it someplace out in like unexplored space, and then do like exploration missions from it. I think that'd be pretty fun. Who knows what we might find? We might like kick off a whole new, you know, narrative avenue for the game. Be the first to discover or something cool. Okay. Why are my repairs deactivated? Let's start our approach here. Alright, we're still far enough out, we don't gotta worry about that. Whoop. That was weird. It must have been a mine. Because I don't think it was the pulse. We definitely had it on. Burn ourselves another heat sink. It's got a weird sound cut off, so I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so we're going to try to evade combat this time. We're not going to jump in and start fights with scouts and stuff, because it's usually how we die. So I'm just going to like chill out, essentially like I did in the first run that I did before. We're going to just try to find a place to keep cool, avoid trouble. and just pile in whenever the core pops up. Get that heat down. Alright, I think we're good. That's a pretty good approach so far. Not getting hit by anything, which is nice. It's a good sign. Actually, let's go ahead and get some more caustic sinks going, if we can. We await our moment to strike. I want to see how much more damage, how much more contribution I get from using all missiles. If it's actually any more than I was getting before. I think the highest we got was 5 mil for a single vent pop. You can see all the missiles on the radar converging on it, which is pretty cool. We got what, 5, 6 people? Maybe 7? Actually quite a few. Uh-oh. Is it bugged out? I mean, if it's still up, I'll keep shooting it, but... Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Only 2.2 mil. It might only be damage down to 0%, right? So if you have more pilots that are hitting it, then obviously everyone will get a smaller share. Smaller share of the damage. I think it's a clipper. Or it's a cutter. It's a pretty cool looking ship. You need a high Imperial rank though to get it. Go find one of those hidey holes here on the side. Alright. Pretty decent. There's a lot of red on the radar, but they're mostly leaving me alone, which is ideal. That's what we want. All those flashes are gunfire going off. I assume it's the turrets shooting at something. And so far so good. My only gripe about this game is that you cannot, you can't reload weapons, right? You gotta blow the whole clip in order to get them to reload. Right, so we have like a little bit of downtime now while we have to reload, which is going to cut into our ability to gain contribution. Just how it is. Alright, that's working pretty good so far. No big issues. Okay, we received a little bit less that time, which is interesting. So maybe it does still count damage after the you hit 0%. I'm not entirely sure how they calculate it. Alright, we're getting close to the first hard going down. Uh-oh. That's not what we want.
Taking internal damage.
Do not breach my hull. Do not do it. You're not allowed. Bonk. This ship has so much more inertia than the Rambler does. So like getting it to move is a little bit of a pain, and also trying to get it to slow down whenever it's already moving is a bit of a pain. I think my music has stopped. Someone lost their limpets, probably blew their cargo hatch. Oops. Stay kind of low, try to get out of the line of sight stuff. Don't want to get hit by any errant fire. If you take any damage whenever you have a repair limpet on you, it immediately destroys it. It also stops any crafting that you're doing, which is a real pain in the neck when you need caustic sinks in emergencies and stuff. I think it would be fun to have like a federal Corvette or something, just full of missile racks. To have a big missile boat doing this, but unfortunately I can't get one of those yet. I don't have high enough Federation rank. Keep trying to bribe them, but they just won't do it. Check something real quick. Okay, yeah. Make sure my arc cam's off. May as well kill some turrets while we're here. I think they regenerate pretty quick though, so I don't know how useful it is. It really is better just to stay cool. Yeah, I would like to try some bombing, get some torpedo pylons and do the thermal vent bombing, but it seems like most of these instances already have a designated bomber in them, so I don't know. I don't know if that would like mess with the flow of other people, because I am in a private group session right now. I'm in the AXI's private, quote-unquote private session. I put it in quotes because it's literally open to whoever wants to join. It's essentially just a way for them to weed out like trolls and gankers and stuff. People who are only there to cause problems. Alright, so we're getting around 2 million a pop. Which isn't like super amazing, but it's not bad either. You probably get more from doing invasion systems, but I'm gonna give him the old jukes. And then return to where our spot. It's a little bit boring, but it does work. It's effective. Oftentimes the most effective things are a little on the boring side. Please stop missiling me. Thank you. Kinda hunker down in this little crevice. And get some reloads done. It actually might be worth it to put some like crafted missiles in these. Get the you know, premium unleaded version. 92 octane or whatever. In fact, can I do that? Do I have the mats for that? Looking for AX explosive ammunition? Standard. We can do standard. We can't do premium. We don't have tungsten. But we could do this. Whoop! Ah, we got hit. Interrupted our crafting. This one, this one. Whoops. Oh, I'm getting popped too much here. Something's poking at me. Oh, someone's got shard cannons. Guardians. I think those are guardians anyway. Those might just be normal shard cannons actually. They don't look blue enough to be guardian weaponry. Alright, we're gonna go out here a little ways to hopefully get away from bogeys, and then we're gonna do some ammo crafting. Get the stuff refilled. Hopefully we won't get picked on while we're trying to do it. Wait, did I just cancel that? No, it's still going. Nice. Perfect. So those should actually do a little bit more damage now. Man, I really want to attack these scouts, but no, I can't. I shouldn't. Under the radar, man. Perfect. We didn't get hit once there. Stealth 100. It's definitely still registering damage. I just don't know if it's contributing or not. I'm gonna keep shooting. Up we go. Yeah, this is a much better way to do it than trying to pick fights. So as far as contribution thresholds, like if someone wanted to get into this game and fight Titans and get like the decals and stuff, I think you need I think it's pretty low threshold actually. Last I checked it was only like 2 million, I think, 2 million contribution, which, you know, I'm getting with a single vent, or a single core ejection, you know what I mean? So, like, even if someone's fairly new, if they could get a somewhat decent ship and come in and do it, they could get contribution, which means that they would get a decal for doing this. Right, all they would have to do is get the, they would need the credits to get, like, a decent ship for it. They would need the caustic sink launchers and like AX weapons and stuff, but you can just go to a rescue ship and get those. So like, I think the biggest hurdle would just be getting a starter ship that could get to where you needed to go. Right? Because you need a decent FSC on it and stuff. But yeah, with all the stuff being at the rescue ships, like, you can just pop in, get all your outfitting done. I think it's probably never been easier to get into Thargoid stuff, if someone wanted to do it. Alright, I think that was the thermal vent sound. Ooh. Yeah, there's an interceptor there. That appears to be a... Oh shit, I think that's a Medusa. No. Yeah, I guess it's a Medusa. That's not pleasant. We want to avoid that. Nice. We made it. Wait, what? Well, that's a little weird. I thought we already did that. Maybe it didn't, I just thought it did. Ah, that's a lot of missiles. Oh, we don't want to be behind this guy. We're shooting this. I prefer not to get... Prefer not to damage friendly ships, but man, they get up real close and in the way. It's easy to shoot them in the butt, you know. In fact, I think I did that earlier on another ship. Because I noticed there was a player flying around that was red. I don't think he shot me, I'm pretty sure I accidentally shot him. I don't know if he caught one of my missiles or what, but... Try to avoid that when I can. It's also why you're supposed to turn RCAM off in Thargoid instances like this. Because it's too easy to hit friendlies, and then you catch a bounty. It just causes a lot of problems. Because you can't use starport services until you clear it. Or if you die, you wind up getting sent to a penal colony like, you know, 12 systems over or whatever. Got some malfunctions. Man, that thing's scary. I want to avoid that if I can. How's our hearts looking? Still got a little ways to go. We want to spend as little time up here in the fucking scout gaggle as we can. Big herd of scouts. Oh, I hear an interceptor. Be very still and cool. Hopefully they'll just fly by. They're definitely nearby though, I can hear them. Oh, scanning something. Whoop. Don't know what that was all about, but I saw a Thargoid flyer there hit next to me. Is something shooting at me from back here? Is it you? I don't know, I don't see nothing. Ah, well, it's probably nothing. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, this thing's taking its time. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 people in this instance. It's pretty big. That's probably why it's being so weird. The more it seems like the more people you get in an instance, the more likely it is to kind of bug out. There it goes. It's getting real slow though. Oops. Oh, the wrong one. There we go. Pop off this last one so we can get a reload. Alright, I'm gonna finish off these missiles and then I'm probably going to head back to Starport. And then I'm going to end the stream there. I think. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm not eating yet today. So I'm probably gonna have like a late lunch / early dinner. And then after that I'll probably come in and do some more. We'll see. Maybe we'll try some Titan bonding or something afterwards. But it'll be a good chance for me to get up and move around and do stuff. Make sure nothing's on fire. Sometimes that happens. This is probably our last attack run, so let's make it a good one. You shooting at me? Huh? You shooting at me? I'll shoot at you. How you like that? You can't even see me right now. Ah, shoot. I just lost a bunch of missiles because that malfunctioned. Damn it. That's probably actually a sign we needed to go anyway. Alright. Now we gotta extricate ourselves from the maelstrom. Plot our route back. And now if we get jostled around by the pulse, we can keep our bearings because we got our destination targeted, plotted. Unlike last time where I got kind of turned around. Spent too much time in the cloud. Whoa. Okay. We caught the tail end of that one, that's alright. Wait for our engines to come back online. Nice. We are catching a little bit of caustic, but I think we can probably get back to the station before it kills us. Right? Question mark? Let's find out. If I can get out of mass lock fast enough. Oh, sorry. There we go. Functioning, what? It's at 98%. Why the fuck is it malfunctioning? Unbelievable. They don't make them like they used to, you know? Alright, where is... There it is. Bill Hartman Port or whatever. Don't mind the sparking? It's supposed to do that. Totally normal. No need to worry. Perfect. And the mail slots on this side. Perfect. Amazing.
Core Dynamics Romeo, Yankee, Charlie. We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit. Permission authorized. Sent out on landing pad.
Of course I look forward to it. I'm a cool guy. Why wouldn't they? Now allow me to recklessly speed into the station. As I'm wont to do. Alright, come on guy, get out of the way.
Allow for increased traffic flow in this sector, Commander.
Whee! What are we landing on? 3-8. I believe this is ours. Whoop. Bit of a bounce. That's fine. Gotta show dominance. Perfect. Another successful sortie by Richter Graves.
Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew.
Alright, cool. We did some decent stuff this round, or this stream. 58 million, that's not too bad. It's not as much as invasion systems will give you, like hunting interceptors and stuff. But we got our contribution. I think we've got our rewards pretty much settled. We don't have to worry too much about that. Like even if we didn't play any more, in fact I'll go ahead and turn these in. we would still get our contribution for doing stuff for this Titan, so it's pretty cool. Ching! And we'll put that toward the fleet carrier fund. We're up to 6 billion now. 6.3 billion, so we could afford a fleet carrier now if we want. I think the cheapest ones are 5 billion, something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everyone for popping in, and have a wonderful day. And, you know, it's not gonna begin shortly. It's now ended. Ramble on. By the way, I might pop in later. I don't know. Later today, I might, I might put like a torpedo pylon on there and do some bombing runs or something. Who knows? Anyway, later.